The shocking true story brothers nearly strangled each other in court over a $10 million inheritance. Hello, everyone. Today I'm bringing you a real story that will shake your heart. They say even blood turns into demons when money is involved, and this terrifying tale proves it. What you're about to hear is not fiction. This happened in an elite family living in Manhattan, New York. A picture-perfect rich family. The main character is the second child among 3 siblings. Their father was a successful real estate developer who struck gold in construction. He owned a 20-story office building in Midtown Manhattan and over 20 acres of land in New Jersey worth more than $100 million in total. Growing up, the family looked perfect. Annual vacations overseas, luxury cars for each sibling. It really felt like living the ultimate silver spoon life. But this perfect family was about to collapse overnight into a blood-soaked nightmare. The will that changed everything. The father suddenly collapsed from a heart attack. After 3 days in critical condition at the hospital, he regained consciousness and uttered shocking words. "I need to write my will." A few days later, with a lawyer present, the father declared in his will out of his $100 million estate, $99 million would go to the eldest son, while the remaining $1 million would be split between the second and third. The reason? Because the eldest helped me run the business. Never mind that the second son was a doctor and the youngest a lawyer, both successful in their own right. Their achievements didn't matter at all. When the father passed away and the will was read aloud, the expressions on the second and third sons' faces twisted with rage. A war over money. The battle started right at the funeral. The eldest said, "This was Dad's wish. We should respect it." But the other 2 shouted back, "This is outrageous." To make things worse, the eldest brother began transferring property titles to his name even before the 49th day memorial was over. The younger brothers exploded. He manipulated Dad into changing the will. There must be another version of the will. The second and third sons hired a top lawyer for $100,000 to challenge the will in court. The eldest countered by bringing in a powerhouse law firm that cost double. In the courtroom, the things they screamed at each other were bone-chilling. "That man brainwashed our father with lies. You never even visited when Dad was sick. You money-hungry animals." Imagine siblings who once shared the same blood, now calling each other animals in front of strangers. The family's complete collapse. The legal war dragged on for 2 years through trial, appeal, and finally the Supreme Court. The court ruled the will valid. But by then, the word family had already disintegrated. Legal fees alone ate up more than half of the younger brother's inheritance. Out of the $1 million, they each lost a fortune just paying lawyers. The tragedy didn't end there. When the eldest brother's son was in a near-fatal car accident, the younger brothers didn't even visit the hospital once. And during their mother's memorial, the eldest brother set the table alone and whispered through tears, "Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I've lost my brothers forever." A bitter ending and a lesson. But the story has one final twist. 6 months ago, the eldest brother was diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. With only half a year left to live, he reached out to his brothers, but their reply was ice cold. "Don't pretend to be our brother now." He died alone in a hospital room. At his funeral, neither of his brothers nor their children showed up. So what did $10 million buy? A family torn apart, a lonely death, and a legacy of bitterness. Remember, this money can be earned again, but once a family is broken, it can never truly be repaired. No amount of wealth is worth dying alone. When you go home tonight, share a warm meal with your family. That's worth more than $10 million.